significant margin.
Let's have a look. We have seen, of course, Limp pop off on his puck.
Yep.
But this, not necessarily the easiest game to do it, especially considering the lane and stuff. I guess overall, one of the pluses for Limp this game is that outside of the ultimates, it's only really got like a boundless strike that can kind of trip him up. So he should be able to freely jump around the place. And that has been something that you have criticized other teams for not having against the puck enough catch. This game, do you feel that is the situation? Or do you feel the ults are enough? Like the puck can still be dealt with, even though they don't have that sort of direct instant hex or stun on Secret's lineup?
They have the silence from the TA, like I was mentioning. The shard,
okay.
I think
that will cause a lot of it.
It makes a really big problem for the hero, of course, too. And also, I think sustain sometimes can be looked at as a bit of a, not like full counter, but can make puck make some more mistakes than usual sometimes. And I actually love Wyvern versus it. I've said it like multiple times. I've seen Tundra, they pick the Wyvern versus the puck multiple times because you just get the setup for multiple different things. Because you can curse and then you prime the trap, pop it for the silence, or set up for a roar afterwards. And looking at lanes right now, I think the setup for lanes right now looks quite strong for Secret too. They have the Monkey King and the Wyvern versus double melee, so it looks really difficult for S4. And top, as we've seen a lot, you don't play around your summons or anything. You just play with axes, which can be a bit difficult for some of these heroes like PA, who can be squishy.
And we see it as well with the way they managed to grab the lanes round. We're going to have that entire wave denied from S4 there.
That's massive. And this is something that, Crystal, this is his most comfortable hero. We always talk about his razors and whatnot. It's because his Monkey King is banned most games in the past. This is his Grandmaster tier versus a double melee lane. So you can imagine he is feeling very happy.
See Puppy taking a bit of harassment here from the battery assault, but he's fine. Was able to hold the creeps in a way that Crystalist doesn't lose any more underneath that tower. And in fact, he could look to pull those round again and look to set up for maybe denying another full wave from S4 if he wants to hold it in such a fashion.
S4 has to hold it as well too.
Yeah, they've got to match this, otherwise they're going to feel really bad on losing out of that much XP and gold on the bottom.
And what we're going to see is top.
In size, it should be fine here. The Shadow Ball coming to an end. In fact, Aqua's taking a lot of damage on the way out to the burn of those Fire Spirits.
Zayat's playing incredibly aggressive. Lacking a little bit of regen up here. So one thing we're going to see at least play out in the mid lane is... oh my god, they actually got him.
Yeah, hangs around. And Aqua, he spends no time waiting to jump back in and pick up a very easy first blood.
Interesting. Let's see how the mid matchup goes up. I was going to mention it a couple times just because I think this comes into this, this is where TA is able to dominate now because you're able to get these constant stacks and farm it. And you can even push the lane in and take the puck's farm too. But Limp, he knows how to play this. Jumps in, steals some of that farm. Nicely done. And he's even going to give a tip.
Oh, a cheeky little tip.
Limp does this a lot. He gets very cocky in the laning phase. Gives those tips a lot. Seeing the result of that double melee versus the Monkey King bottom though. Monkey King heavily dominating. S4 only having 7 last hits to the 16-11 of Monkey King. Zayat's pushing the limit again.
He's got dive, so he should be fine. But yeah, that's to definitely respect that. Even for that early little bit of physical burst that Aqua will have when he jumps in with the dagger and the Phantom Strike. Again, just teasing with them.
I've been noticing it doesn't really get online in most of these games. This is one where I could definitely see the PA getting online then. Mid lane again. Is there any backup for Nisha?
They're heading over, but they're going to struggle to try and get him out of the cogs. Refraction comes to an end. They've got a little bit of a heal with the Sun Ray, but the Golem gets dropped. That's Nisha gone. Zayat dives into the high ground, but the Fatal Bonds are already there. A Shadow Word also able to be thrown out for the Supernova, but no, Aqua actually jumps in aggressively there, maybe thinking he'd get some hits off, but he can't. He'll have to back off, dive forward. Aqua may just die for that. He does. They will get the kill onto Zayat, but a little unnecessary there for Aqua to die as he tried to jump in to help out. But it wasn't needed at the end of it all. Maybe Secret could pick up another kill here. Back on towards the mid. They'll get the jump over towards Pexu. Secret finally able to get some kills themselves on the board.
Goonsquad still being so active though. They're just make sure that this puck is able to keep his presence on the map to be able to match any aggressive moves.
What?
Another rune.
Handscan is able to come in with a hook shot. And he's going to almost certainly die for this. They've got the Cold Embrace to the Sunray trying to keep the TA healed up. But Nisha, he'll still die. They'll get the trade. They get out. Limp able to pick up the catch from Secret. If they want to try for Limp, they do have to use the ultimates. That still doesn't make it feel any less bad when they don't get the kill. And now back over towards the mid. There with the Starbreaker, Cold Embrace ain't gonna do anything. They've got the magical. Zeiss gets taken down. Hansken trapping Nisha in the cogs. The Golem's been dropped.
Buyback.
See the buyback from Zeiss. Wants to get back in and be able to use the Supernova. S4 will fall. Nisha able to get the double. Chrysalis chases out Pexu to the back of the fight. Nisha has been healed up by the Sunray. He will survive this fight. Secret able to keep the important cause alive. Zeiss did need to buy back from that, but it looked like that's kind of the move that they wanted Goonsquad to make. They were smoking down, moving to be behind him. So they've got the trap silenced, and that will do it. I mean, this is the strength that you talked about here for Nisha, having that shard, having that silence.
That's a huge kill.
Very scary power spike.
He can almost one-shot the supports in the backline, so Puppey has to be super careful of his positioning. Trap to lead. They see Puppey though. Puppey in a very forward position.
I mean, Limp's just going to jump Puppey straight away. See if they can take Puppey down. They can. They'll use the roll to hold back S4. And they'll take down the Dawnbreaker, but Aqua, he's onto the back lines, committing it onto ISIS. He's ready to put the BKB. Aqua continue to fire, head back into the Wukong's command, not carrying control. Had to jump back over to safety though. And in fact, Nisha is going to be able to catch him. What was that to the side blade off the cogs there, I think, to finish that one off. As that's a triple kill for Nisha, and that was not the fight that
Consistent best player. Over and over again, and now on his way toward MKB, so he'll have a better solution versus that PA, and quickly the gap is starting to close.
And Chrysalis, trying to get him with the BKB. He has some more action out of this one. Hansken will jump in with the cogs, pick them up for now. See a buyback come out from Pexu, but Hansken's already dead. Limp trying to jump away. Nisha, he's looking to chase it under the tier 2. Couple of hits with the side blade, then he gets slow. Off to the side, Aqua is trying to commit on Ice, but the Cold Embrace keeps Ice safe. The curse locks down S4 and Aqua. Aqua taken down. S4 trying to swing him with the Starbreaker, but he can't even finish off Ice. S4 has to run away.
Massive fights back to back.
And the trap there, offering a bit of slow. Nisha setting up for the rest of the team to be able to run down another takeout.
Placed all over the place. It's tough for Goonsquad to sneak out at all.
A mysterious force.
S4, he spotted.
Oh, Nisha's got a DD. In he goes.
Monster kill.
Nisha out into the kills. 11, 3, and 8. Level 23. I feel like it was years ago when we were saying S4's just picked up the BKB, but that's still all, you know, there's not been any progression after that now.
They lost consecutively 3 fights.
Yeah.
Right after they did pick up those BKBs, so. And Limp, of course, like he couldn't, sure he's only got 2 deaths, but you can feel how afraid he is to jump in versus these traps.
Oh, Nisha's in.
Whoop.
He was looking for a chance there for Hansken, but Hansken will save himself. Limp's jumping in. I mean, he'll force out the BKB from Ice. Nice. We'll happily turn with the brawl onto Pexu. We'll see them jump the backlines. Aqua's trying to get in on this with the BKB. Jump forward over towards Puppey. Puppey's going to be able to get out to the side safely. That's Aqua taken down. Curse there from Puppey to control him, but by sub-protection with the E-Blade, but it comes to an end. Triple kill for Nisha. You just can't get anywhere close to this TA. Nisha walking out the fight, full HP as well. They spend multiple buybacks.
BKB though on Aqua.
It's a huge risk.
Ice, he's just going to show his face.
I mean, do they really want to jump this? They'll give it a shot. They're going to reveal themselves here. Hansken will hook shot forward, but S4's already out of the game. They've got the roar onto Hansken, the 2 of them out of there. The rest of Goonsquad, the best they can do is run already. Aqua is getting chased. Will be able to jump out with the Phantom Strike. He'll live. I mean, they're still hanging around Goonsquad in the river. Pexu just drawing the attention of Secret away from the push, maybe just buying time for the rest of his team to respawn. Nisha should have this, though. Blink up in a second, as he's on point.
Radiant
He should get the kill. Ooh, a nice little hiding spot, but it doesn't matter. Trap's down. Nisha knows where he's hiding.
And they'll find Limp as well, too. Nisha, the monster.
Steps.
Aqua did find the Phoenix in the backline, though. Did get himself a nice little kill, level 25 now. It's scouted, though.
I was going to say, there's no way that,
No.
The trap's there.
Middle tower is under
Trying to maybe go for a clutch steal, 2 versus 4. They're actually going to go for the fight, but Puppey's got the Eon Disc ready. Turns around, drops the curse. Nisha, he's lining himself up with the big hits for the side blade. They will be able to get Aqua out to the side. Does pick up a double damage rune.
There's a roar.
He's all alone. Roars up. He may have got the BKB out, but Nisha, with the true strike of the MKB, takes him down. GG is called. Secret will take this game 1. It was a decent start for Goonsquad.
It was a very good
lanes
start.
looked nice. It looked like they were going to have a bit of hope in this, but Nisha said no, and that mid-game onwards, it was the TA show all around. And yeah, Aqua just couldn't do anything as the PA this game. You